Mhm.
Thanks a lot, Harnoor, for joining in. Harnoor is someone who has like 30 times more subscribers than me. And I'm pretty sure he's someone who's super inspiring for a lot of you guys as well, because he's been in this freelance industry. He's been doing a lot of stuff. He's an overachiever in this space. So Harnoor, let's start the questions. I'm pretty sure a lot of students are eager to know how your journey has been in this freelancing world. Yeah, tell us about how you got into freelancing in the first place.
Just a normal person, normal student. I have not done something exceptionally extraordinary. You have numbers doesn't matter. 300,000 versus 10,000, it doesn't matter. You have done a significant impact as well, bringing a lot of talented students to BITS and guiding them why BITS could be right place for you and about freelancing. One of the best video I've seen on your channel. And now talking about
Thank
my freelancing journey. So I started basically in my first year. So I was very passionate in my 11th and 12th grade. तो जब मैं वहाँ पे 12th में था तब मेरे फ्रेंड्स मतलब कंप्यूटर साइंस ले रहे थे तो उन्हें देख के मैंने भी कंप्यूटर साइंस ले ली सो आई वाज नॉट एन इनोवेटिव पर्सन आइदर मैंने मतलब फ्रेंड्स जहाँ जा रहे हैं जैसे लाइक आपकी कम्युनिटी आपको डिफाइन करती है मेरे केस में भी यही था चाहे मैं कॉलेज में हूँ चाहे मैं स्कूल में हूँ तो मैंने फिजिकल एजुकेशन छोड़ के मेरे फ्रेंड्स ने मुझे फोर्स किया कि नहीं physical education is not right for you just drop it and take IP so that's how my
you.
passion towards computer science and Java programming started तो तब से मैंने थोड़े बहुत प्रोजेक्ट्स किए देन आई लैंडेड हियर इन द यूएस फर्स्ट ईयर में स्टार्ट हुआ सो तब जाके आई स्टार्टेड की फ्रीलांसिंग यूएस में मतलब मैं कैसे कर सकता हूँ हाउ टू मेक माई सेल्फ प्रोफेशनल पोर्टफोलियो बनाना ये वो मेरे पास नहीं था वो मेरे बस का नहीं था बट लाइक आई हैड सम कनेक्शंस माय फ्रेंड्स जिन्हें प्रोजेक्ट्स चाहिए थे उनकी हेल्प करके सो आई ब्रॉट इन अ नेम सो मैंने कुछ फ्रेंड्स के मतलब इंडिया में यहाँ पे यूएस में उनसे थोड़े बहुत पैसे लेके मैंने थोड़े बहुत प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाने शुरू कर दिए so it was like a
Mhm.
friend help with when you like gift like money as a gift form आप दे रहे हो help करने के लिए so it was that kind of freelancing so you make like easily like US में तो you can even charge up to $1,000 for a project and like
Oh.
maybe $500 or up to that but I haven't charged that much and मतलब $100 के आसपास आप एक प्रोजेक्ट कर सकते हो किसी का हेल्प कर सकते हो
Now, let's
या
assume that a person has like zero connections. What do you think is the right way of going and getting a client?
So if you don't have any connection, that it could be difficult, but you have to make a portfolio, right? So you have to make a website and you show कि आपने अजय आपने भी अपनी freelancing की वीडियो में बताया था कि like make some Java projects, make some Photoshop projects, Final Cut Pro projects, Premiere projects सारे आप अपनी वेबसाइट पे डाल दो and that becomes की sample. अगर किसी client को वैसा ही project चाहिए, they will look at your website and then contact you easily. So that should be the goal. And to promote it, you can use social media and LinkedIn. LinkedIn, if you have good amount of connections, then you can easily share out and people will reach out to you. So that could be a great way to start out. But in terms of staying in US, you have to think about the legalities, what you can do and you cannot do. So be aware about that. And but India may feel free to do it.
Oh,
अपनी
great.
कंट्री में कोई रोकता नहीं है, so that's the biggest benefit.
What kind of projects did you work on? Was it web development or Final Cut Pro projects? What kind of projects were they?
प्रोजेक्ट मैंने मतलब एंड्रॉइड एप्स बनाना या फिर डेस्कटॉप एप्स बनाना दीज छोटे मोटे प्रोजेक्ट्स नॉट एट अ बिग स्केल लेवल सो लाइक किसी की बग में हेल्प करना सो some people like reach out to me and they are struggling to solve a bug in Android and Python तो उसकी हेल्प करना so that becomes like fairly easy and and also like and also like इसमें टाइम नहीं लगता because like आपकी क्लासेस भी होती है मैनेज करना so that was my starting point but ये चीज आपको once again think about the legality issues if you're in US but India में आप easily कर सकते हो
Now, I know there's a lot on your plate. You do YouTube, plus you're doing a bachelor's plus master's degree, if I'm not wrong. So that
yeah
means you have extra academic pressure. How do you manage so many things? Freelancing, YouTube, academics. How does your time management look like?
so it was screwed up so for the first second year US में काफी lightweight होता है so US में होता है that when you come in you can take basically all sorts of courses psychology economics filmmaking video editing uh, English courses economics so you get overwhelmed with so many courses and those are easy not as difficult as in India because India में होता है आपको एक कोर्स देते हैं they take it to the next level let's take IIT advanced so it's next level वैसे questions people in like US अगर MIT वाले को भी दे दोगे ना MIT professors को they will also say that this is next level
Yeah.
but here it's not the case यहाँ पे मतलब अगर आप physics भी देखोगे it's very conceptual और इतने hard question नहीं होते even like तभी मैं मतलब यहाँ पे जब मैं कॉलेज में आया I was able to skip my calculus 1 and 2 classes because that was very similar to JEE Advanced and far easier than that. तो उसके कारण मैंने advanced placement exam दिया था, so I didn't have to take that. So उसके कारण I could graduate in 3 years and मेरा course work काफी कम हो गया था. I was taking like hardly 5 courses from my second year, but first year में मैंने अपना पूरा मतलब कसर निकाल दी 7 courses लेके कि मतलब I want to first think कि how can I plan my 4 years so that I can do my undergrad in 3 years. तो first year में मैंने plan out कर लिया and next 3 years became easy. मतलब starting में seven courses लिए first 2 years में, then last 2 years it was like a piece of cake, 4 5 courses लेना, and it was very easy. So that's why जब मुझे लगा कि like oh my god undergrad is finishing so fast, I in fact I had more time on the plate. So first second year में क्या होता है, you have to do hacker rank, lead code, etc. to secure an internship. So once you secure an internship, आपका एक goal खत्म हो जाता है. Like that's the biggest goal of every student in college कि internship लेनी है, you have to secure a career. तो उसके बाद I had more time, so I was thinking what should I do next. So just like Priyanka Chopra ने कहा था that she never feel contented in her life, like from Bollywood actor to like Hollywood singer to Hollywood actor, and like she's non-stop working towards like a future goals. तो उसी तरीके से मैं सोचा था कि next what I can do. So then that's how YouTube came in. मेरे पास time था, so that's how I managed.
What do you think about the skills that students should be having? Like, should everyone code? What do you think about coding? Should everyone code?
US brings the flexibility. मैं काफी students देखे हैं, they are getting into Amazon, Facebook, Google without programming. They are cyber security like employees या फिर उन्हें कह सकते हैं engineers, but they're not doing programming. So इतने ज़्यादा branches निकल आते हैं. If you look at cyber security, there are things. There are like lists of things you can do. You can get into databases. You can get into backend. Yeah. So a lot of these branches don't even require programming. So that's why US has the best in terms of flexibility. और ये BITS में होता है कि नहीं कि you have to do programming if you're a computer science student.
BITS the curriculum was inspired by MIT. So in its initial days, MIT used to like mentor BITS. So even if you see BITS Goa's Dome, it's inspired from MIT's Dome. It's pretty similar. So yeah, that's why the curriculum, even the flexibility of 0% attendance or things like say choosing your own timetable, it's all inspired from the US culture. So yeah.
So amazing. मैंने इतनी flexibility सुना नहीं कि मतलब IITs में इतनी flexibility offer होती है कि नहीं, because like in terms of number of branches you can get out of computer science, cyber security, databases and all that, like you have it. So that's amazing.
Thanks, bro. Okay, now let's talk about this. In case you're doing well in freelancing, and if you get a full-time job in the US, is it possible to do the full-time job as well as freelance? Like, is that allowed?
No, I don't think it's allowed. So you cannot be a professional freelancer. You cannot be self-sufficient. आप अपने लिए काम नहीं कर सकते US में. You need to have a full-time job that is related to your major. So वो allow नहीं करेंगे. But India के लिए I was giving a perspective from Indian college perspective. So उस perspective में आप कुछ भी कर सकते हो because अपनी country में कोई आपको रोकता नहीं है.
Okay, cool. So I can get a job. I can like work for Amazon and at the same time freelance on other projects.
In India, but not in US.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Got it.
Legally.
And what's your YouTube secret sauce, man? Like 2 days back, I saw your channel. It was at 300K, and today it's at 305. It's growing like fire. What's the reason?
I don't know. I just so basically 99% of the content that I've put out there is based on the comments that I've gotten, the DMs, comments. मतलब मैंने कुछ मतलब innovation के लिए to be innovative, I didn't do like a lot of brainstorming. जो लोगों ने मांगा, it's like a Q&A. People said make a video on just go to MIT and make a tour. I went there and made a video. So it's just what they asked me. So basically I did find कि मतलब मुझे Indian software engineer का perspective जरूर बताना है. That is not there already on YouTube. For example, a day in life of software engineer in US. I didn't see a lot of videos there, so I wanted to make the best possible video on that. So that was the biggest growth secret, because उस video के बाद I believe my channel grew from like 20,000 to 100,000 in like 2-3 months. Like summer internship करते करते 100,000 हो गए थे. So that was secret. उसके बाद something magical. उसके बाद something magical didn't happen. It was just what people asked me. I just delivered.
That's great, man. Like you have documented your entire life in college, like, you know, traveling to India, coming back to the US, and then you've even shot a lot of vlogs in the airport. I've seen them. In fact, like I started vlogging in January, and you were the main reason why I started vlogging. Like my recommended list was filled with your videos, and I was like, hey, this guy's carrying a camera, and the thing is, you don't even put in high production, right? It's very raw. So it seems as if you're walking in US and you're like exploring colleges. So I like that style. It's very natural. And yeah, you're one of my inspirations. That's one of the reasons why I started vlogging in BITS campus.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
now let's talk about money. So how much money have you made till the age of 20 using these freelancing gigs?
So basically, I didn't make professionally freelancing. US में legal नहीं है. So the main money that I made through freelancing was in India, because अगर आप इंडिया में काम कर रहे हो, you can work for pretty much anyone. You can become a professional freelancer, because US में होता है कि if you are on F1 visa, you are only allowed to work 20 hours on campus और कहीं और नहीं कर सकते. But let's say you're India, वहाँ पे independence होती है. तो जब मतलब अगर मैं इंडिया में आता हूँ तो इंडिया में किसी के लिए काम कर रहा हूँ, so I can do as much like I want to. मैं summer vacation में आया, like I came in winter vacation sometimes, so that became a professional freelancing career for me. But later on, jab YouTube I quit freelancing. So basically you can say that I made probably like, well, let's talk about internship money first. So मतलब like a lot of people
Okay.
ask me how you became self sufficient at the age of 20. तो उसका कारण ये था mainly internship. Freelancing में इतना पैसा नहीं मिलता. If you even take 10 customers through freelancing, then I would have made $1,000, but I didn't get 10 customers. I basically got maximum 5, and हर एक से मैंने $100 भी नहीं लिए थे. So less than $500 through freelancing. And now talk about how I became self-sufficient. So that happened through my first year internship. So by the age of 18 की age में मुझे first internship मिल गई. So like I started making like around $10,000 for the summer semester. So
Whoa,
that was
that's
phenomenally
great.
high for me to digest. And on the top of that, US में
That was
आपको
your first
housing
internship.
stipend. Hey, yeah. So on the top of
Wow.
that, आपको housing का भी मतलब आपको cover करते हैं additional. मतलब आपको मतलब I was living in a room जहाँ पे $400 rent होता है, and they think कि मैं $1,000 per month में रह रहा हूँ, तो उस हिसाब से they give you housing stipend. So that's how like कि you get overwhelming if you work hard towards your goal. But I will tell you that this is very less amount as you can potentially get in Silicon Valley. वहाँ पे double I could have
Mhm.
made double, but I didn't work hard. तो मैंने maybe I worked hard, but I was contented a little bit early. So that was the biggest mistake that I've done. I would say कि आपको नहीं करनी चाहिए, because what happens is कि जब आपको एक ऑफर मिलता है, US has a restriction. You cannot deny it. अगर आप deny करते हो तो आपका impression with your university's career services खराब हो जाता है. वो आपकी help नहीं करेंगे, आपका ना आपको career आपको क्या कहते हैं career fair में जाने नहीं देंगे. So you cannot deny an offer easily after accepting it.
And which company did you intern for, by the way?
I have interned for Panasonic and NCR so far.
Oh, great. And what about Coinbase? You always wear that T-shirt.
That's just a free T-shirt I got from hackathons.
Oh, I thought you interned at Coinbase as well.
No, no,
Cool.
no. I have been wearing so many free T-shirts from brands like SurveyMonkey, Coinbase, etc., but they have never sponsored me.
Classic T-shirt, bro. Every time I watch your videos, it's mostly that Coinbase T-shirt.
And yeah, talking about the total money, so like you were also asking about the total money, so I would say that कि अगर आप एक internship का 10,000 average दे दो, I did 3 internships, so you can multiply by 3, and part-time jobs say I was getting nearly about $700 a month, so you can calculate a little bit here and there from the first day in the US. तो आपको थोड़ा बहुत आइडिया मिल जाएगा. It's so hard to calculate because जितना भी मैं कमाता था, it used to go in tuition. First year tuition fee was $35,000. Next year tuition fee was also $20,000. So it just मेरे हाथ में कुछ बचा नहीं, जितना मैं अगर आपको लग रहा है कि मैंने इतना कमाया, I didn't save that much, so that's why.
But you were self-sufficient, bro. I
Yeah,
mean, so in a way, you covered off all your educational expenses.
no, 50%. So after the age of 20, everything I covered myself. So that was the thing.
Whoa, your parents must be proud.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, great, great. Let's conclude this. Any tips for freelancers that you have got for someone who's just getting into college? Any tips for him about how to work on such projects?
Sure. My first step would be first think about what you want to make. For example, you see a lot of problems out there. तो आप पहले देखो कि मैं ये problem solve करना चाहता हूँ, and then you think about what are the skills required. So rather than taking courses like अगर आपको लगता है एक project के लिए you need to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or for Android project you need to learn XML, Kotlin, Java. So rather than learning these three first, look at the project you want to make, and then get started with the project first, and then side by side learn these languages along with it, because time ज़्यादा लगता है. You go from project approach to languages, it's easier, and courses में बहुत time waste हो जाता है, and then make a portfolio, and then things will become very easy.
I agree. Like, in fact, during my first Photoshop gig, I did not know Photoshop, but I got an order for $200 and then I started learning Photoshop. So yeah, it's always, it just accelerates your process when you get a project first and then start learning the skill. Thanks a lot, Harnoor, for joining us. I'm pretty sure this conversation might have helped thousands of students, and looking forward to more such collabs. And take care. And good luck for your intern. Good luck for your job. You're getting a job in the next 28 days. I think. Yeah. I think. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks so much. Pleasure being with you.